Hi, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link on this Thursday evening, almost 9:30. And some active weather to get through, which includes a high wind advisory and a high wind warning. Now, this is in effect Friday afternoon, starting at 2 o'clock through 10 o'clock on Friday evening. So there's two sections here. High wind advisory inland with the potential for wind gusts in that light tan area between 45 and 55 miles per hour. It's a high wind warning, though, as you get closer to the coastline, gusts there between 55 and 65. So, getting somewhat concerned that, during the afternoon and evening on Friday, I think, the potential does exist for maybe some power outages. So, if I had to categorize this, I would say that there's at least a moderate risk. So wrapping it up with, winds are going to be gusting anywhere between 50 and 65 miles per hour in gusts, not sustained, obviously, but gusts. And those winds will be coming out of the west and northwest. And really, it's for the entire area, though we're leaning towards the coastline as perhaps seeing some of the stronger wind gusts. So while we do have some heavy rain on the way overnight into Friday morning, I'm a little more concerned about this wind potential later on Friday. So heavy rain tonight during the overnight. We're thinking up to an inch of rain is possible. Other than some minor street flooding, I don't think it's anything much beyond that. So I think this is manageable, but certainly high impact in terms of travel. And as mentioned, the strong wind gust potential now, this advisory and warning goes into effect at 2 o'clock Friday afternoon through 10 o'clock in the evening. Again, talking about these gusts of 50 to 65. Weekend is it's mainly dry but colder. You take a look at the satellite and radar composite, and you see that we've had some showers and drizzle and rain coming up from the south, and there's more activity further to our south that will come through tonight through Friday morning, perhaps even up until noontime Friday, though I do think the second half of Friday it does dry out. But really, it's a pipeline of moisture that extends from the Florida Panhandle, the Gulf of Mexico, and this is all going to stream north and into our area overnight into tomorrow morning. In fact, let me show you that's what it looks like right now, and then we can take this into the future. And you can see that precipitation riding up the coast. Here we are 9 o'clock in the morning, and we've got showers for the morning commute, ice and snow as well up to our north. So we'll keep off and on showers throughout the morning. Now, notice by around 2 o'clock, we're starting to dry out, so the thrust of the precipitation is well offshore and moving up towards Maine. We start to see some breaks of sun through the cloud cover at 2 o'clock. And this is when the winds really start to ramp up. So there's going to be an area of low pressure right in here. And this is going to track in this general direction and intensify significantly. And what it'll do is it'll act like a wind machine and really kick up the winds by mid to late afternoon on Friday and into Friday evening. Here we are Friday night, and you can see the skies have cleared out. So 8 o'clock in the evening, you're heading out. There's no rain or snow. It's a clear night, but the temperatures are going to tumble significantly and still windy. And the other thing what makes Friday unique is that kind of a temperature roller coaster ride. In fact, I'll show you that. Let's take a look at it now. And you're going to see how temperatures are really going to go up and down significantly on Friday. So let's put this into motion. And here we are, 4 o'clock in the morning, pre-dawn, widespread rain. And for the commute, now here we are, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, still tracking showers. And note the temperatures are starting to go up. And then here we are. Let me see if I can backtrack that. Can I? No. Okay, well, in the early afternoon around noontime, 1 o'clock, temperatures may actually be into the upper 50s. And you can see here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the sun is starting to break through the cloud cover a little bit right in here. And this is when the wind is starting to pick up. And then watch how these temperatures really start to drop off as a cold front. So we go from, like mid to upper 50s at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then, 5 hours later, it's down to around 35, 36 degrees. So it turns a lot colder Friday evening and Friday night under clear skies. So by 11 o'clock, it's already down to 25 degrees. So we briefly, the temperature, there's a brief spike in it early afternoon, and then the temperatures tumble by evening. So for Friday morning, we'll keep showers in the forecast. By 10 o'clock in the morning, it's up to 50 degrees. And then as we get into the afternoon, briefly 58 at 1 o'clock. Showers ending. We'll start to see some breaks of sun, and then the temperatures tumble. In fact, this 46 at 6 o'clock may be too generous. I'm looking at some new data now. I may be down into the 30s at that time. So big plunge in temperature Friday evening and Friday night. So wrapping it up. Well, this is 7-day. Speaking of wrapping it up. Weekend looks colder. Sunshine Saturday, 34. Wind chills will be in the teens Saturday morning. Sunday, that's not a snowstorm. That's just maybe a snow shower. Very cold at daybreak. A passing light snow shower, but a mainly dry day with temperatures that are in the middle 30s. So wrapping it up, heavy rain overnight through Friday morning, drying out Friday afternoon, and then the wind becomes a big factor Friday afternoon, Friday evening, Friday night. Gusts of 50 to 65 miles per hour possible, strongest winds at the coastline. And there is at least, I would say, a moderate risk of at least some scattered power outages and some damage to tree limbs and things like that. I don't think it's widespread, but I think these winds may be strong enough so that we do have some power outage issues by late Friday afternoon and Friday evening. So check back with Michelle Muscatello. Of course, our morning newscast starts at 4:30 a.m. and then again throughout the day here on the Weather Now link on our website and through social media as well. All right, that's your latest Weather Now update. Thanks for logging in. We'll talk to you soon.